I learn something new every day. This past week, I had the occasion to be visiting in the home of a member of our church. While I was there, I couldn't help but notice their dog. It was a small dog who seemed to be at ease around the people in the room. He was well behaved and really seemed like he could be man's best friend. One of the items that caught my eye was the jacket this little dog had on. I've seen pet owners before put little sweater vests and jackets on their dogs to dress them up for holiday parties and ball games. I've seen that before. Yet this jacket seemed to be a little unique. I was told by the dog loving owner that this was a stress jacket. The dog had really been exhibiting a lot of stress. Whenever new people came around, he fretted and barked, and they had a hard time calming him down. Car rides, new environments, sudden sounds, all really stressed him out. They explained that the vet had told them about this jacket, and it was a welcome alternative to the anxiety pills and medicine that was the other more expensive and unnatural option. So this proud owner explained that the jacket had really worked, and I must confess that the dog was well behaved, and here we were, strangers in his territory, and yet he seemed relaxed. I told my friends right on the spot that there had to be a spiritual reflection in this story. So upon further investigation, I've discovered there's a big market for these Thunder Jacket Dog Stress Anxiety Relief Wraps. That's what they're called. They are an easy to use solution for dogs' anxiety issues. They promise to eliminate the anxiety altogether or to at least provide relief in stressful situations. So when loud noises, storms, thunder, car travel, and visitors suddenly appear, the dog can remain calm. It's my understanding that the way it works is that the wrapped dog feels like he's being held or cuddled. The wrap makes him feel secure and unthreatened by his surroundings because he has the sensation of being held in the arms of a trusting provider. I knew there had to be a spiritual parallel. Now, don't get me wrong. I love dogs as much as the next guy. I have one. I also understand the anxiety issues these canine creatures deal with. Sudden noises, unexpected visitors, strange soundings can threaten their sense of comfort and security, and you can have your dog howling at the moon. Yet, as a pastor of more years than I care to recount, I can assure you that a dog's stress life cannot begin to compare with the stress factors that most of us in the human race find ourselves surrounded with. After all, dogs don't have mortgages, car payments, in-laws, creditors, bosses, or deadlines. Unexpected events catch us off guard and send our stress level up the scale of emotional insecurity. Day in and day out, each of us find ourselves with plenty of reasons to stress out. Some of you are facing that even as you read this. I began to think that somebody ought to invent a thunder stress jacket for people. So we're wrapped. It was then that I remember we have one. At least those of us who are believers in Christ and have committed our lives in future to Christ already have one. Deuteronomy 33:27 says, "The eternal God is your refuge, and his everlasting arms are under you." David wrote in Psalm 119, verse 76, "Now let your unfailing love comfort me, just as you promised me." On a particular day when life felt threatening, David wrote in Psalm 27, verse 3 and following, "The Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? The Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger, so why should I tremble? When evil people come to devour me, when my enemies and foes attack me, they will stumble and fall. Though a mighty army surrounds me, my heart will not be afraid. Even if I am attacked, I will remain confident. All of us need to be reminded today that we are safe in the arms of God. We have no need to fear if we have trusted our lives to the hands of our great God. There's a great old hymn of the church that came to my mind today. Here's what the words say. I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender. They're leading me in the paths that I must trod. I'll have no fear, for Jesus walks beside me, for I'm sheltered, safe in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise. They don't worry me, for I'm sheltered, safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Soon I shall hear the call from heaven's portals. Come home, my child. It's the last mile you must trod. I'll fall asleep and wake in God's new heaven, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise. They won't worry me, for I'm sheltered, safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Here's a thought you can carry with you today. I'm safe in the arms of God. As we finish our devotion today, here's a prayer to pray. Say, God, help me to feel your strong arms of love and protection wrapped around me all day today. God bless you.